guys, and welcome to episode 6 of Let's Talk About Fantastic Beasts. Today we will be talking about unicorns. So as always, I will be getting my information from my copy of Let's Talk About Fantastic Beasts and from the internet. So let's just get straight on, shall we? Unicorn. Ministry of Magic classification 4. And 4 means dangerous / requires specialist knowledge / skilled wizard may handle. So, the unicorn is a beautiful beast found throughout the forests of northern Europe. It is a pure white horned horse when fully grown, though the foals are in is it foals? Yeah, it is. Though the foals are initially golden and turn silver before achieving maturity. The unicorn's horn, blood and hair all have highly magical properties. The unicorn, just like the fairy, has received an excellent Muggle press, in this case justified. It generally avoids human contact, is more likely to allow a witch to approach it than a wizard, and is so fleet of foot that it is very difficult to capture. So that's all the book says on unicorns. This is a quote from Firenze, the centaur to Harry Potter. Only one who has nothing to lose and everything to gain would commit such a crime of killing a unicorn. The blood of a unicorn will keep you alive even if you are an inch from death, but at a terrible price. You have slain something so pure and defenceless to save yourself. You will have but a half-life, a cursed life, from the moment the blood touches your lips. Various parts of the unicorn, the horn and tail hair in particular, are used in potions. Unicorn hair in general is used for the cause of wands. The tail hair can also be used as binding in bandages due to its incredible strength. The unicorn's single straight horn is used in runic to symbolise the number 1. At least 2 unicorns were slayed by Quirinus Quirrell, so Lord Voldemort could drink their blood and return to power. Harry Potter, Draco Malfoy and Fang found the corpse of one of them in the Forbidden Forest. In LEGO Harry Potter Years 1 to 4, Voldemort tries to sneak up on the unicorn with a knife and fork, but is scared off by Firenze, who shows him his fist. Hagrid then proceeds to care for the sick unicorn like a child. Unicorns are capable of moving faster than werewolves. During the detention in the Forbidden Forest in 1992, Harry asked if a werewolf could be killing the unicorns, and Hagrid replied that they are not fast enough. Will there be a unicorn in Fantastic Beasts? I don't know. Personally, I don't think there will be a unicorn, and a unicorn certainly hasn't been announced. However, I think I would love to see a unicorn in Fantastic Beasts because the only kind of unicorn we saw in the Harry Potter movies was already dead on the floor, and you caught a glimpse of it for a few seconds. So, although we have caught a glimpse of a unicorn in the Harry Potter films, it was already dead, so we didn't really get a good look and everything else. So it would be lovely to see a unicorn in Fantastic Beasts, just to say that we've had that experience, kind of, in a way. Like phoenixes that we had, and hippogriffs and dragons, unicorns are not J.K. Rowling's creation. There's a lot of mythology to do with unicorns, and unicorns have also been used in a lot of TV shows and films and books, because I think unicorns are very appealing. So let's see what we've got on unicorns here quickly, the mythology behind a unicorn. The unicorn is a legendary creature that has been described since antiquity as a beast with a large pointed spiralling horn projecting from its forehead. The unicorn was depicted in ancient seals of the Indus Valley civilization and was mentioned by the ancient Greeks in accounts of natural history by various writers. I won't read the writers again because I always struggle with that. The Bible also describes an animal, the Re'em, is that right? Which some translations have erroneously rendered with the word unicorn. So even the Bible mentions unicorns, according to this. In European folklore, the unicorn is often depicted as a white horse-like or goat-like animal with a long horn and cloven hooves, sometimes a goat's beard. In the Middle Ages and Renaissance, it was commonly described as an extremely wild woodland creature, a symbol of purity and grace, which could only be captured by a virgin. In medieval and Renaissance times, the tusk of the narwhal was sometimes sold as a unicorn horn. That's pretty fascinating. So let's talk about merchandising for Harry Potter. I don't recall there being many things for a unicorn. I do know, I think at the studio tour you can buy a unicorn plush. But Honestly, from my memory, I don't really remember there being a lot of unicorn things. Mainly because, like I said, in the films especially, we see a unicorn for a tiny second. So I think that's why there's not a lot of merchandise. And really, I mean, I could go on about things like unicorns for ages because there's so much to talk about. I mean, just think of the amount of movies that unicorns have been used in. And a video on that alone would be hours. So it's so hard to try and cram these in because there's so much to talk about. But that's where I'm going to leave it for today. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's given you a little bit more information that you didn't know, a little bit more insight into the Harry Potter world. Thank you so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me. Next week's episode of Let's Talk About Fantastic Beasts is about bowtruckles. And as we know, there is going to be a bowtruckle in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So that will be one we don't need to speculate on because there will be one. Thank you ever so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I will see you next week with another Let's Talk About Fantastic Beasts. Bye bye!